Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishna Jagadgurum Padapadme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. Sri Ramakrishna is describing about the pilgrimage. While visiting the holy places, I would sometimes suffer great agony. The agony is agony, great grief. The grief, what for that grief? Because the company with which he went was getting involved in talks other than the divine, other than the spiritual matters. The purpose of pilgrimage is mainly to come in contact with the divine, to develop love for the divine. If we are missing it, to a true bhakta, a true devotee of God, it becomes great pain, unbearable pain. It is with great expectations, with great interest, with great desire. Human life is so short. Every moment of the sadhaka is so precious. 1 minute lost means the path, the time that is spent can never come back again. So the time goes off. We may miss our goal because of having spent 1 minute in waste. If we wasted, in vain if we spent any time. Because of that we may lose the realization itself. So precious is time. So just like you are going for exam, 2 days before exam, you will know the value of time. Accident has taken place and the patient has to be shifted to the hospital. You are not getting a vehicle to shift, then you will know the value of time. So, similarly, sadhaka state of mind, he is anxious. How will I reach? How will I transit? How will I get rid of all the defects and impurities in me? How will I overcome the imperfections that I have within? In that he will be struggling to clean himself and stretch himself beyond his limits to the transcendental realm. In that, if the time is wasted in speaking something else other than God, what remains? That makes him experience great agony. Once I went with Mathur Babu and Raj Babu's drawing room in Benares. I went with Mathur to Raj Babu's drawing room in Benares. I found they talked there only of worldly matters. Only of. If little spiritual matters were there, he could have felt some comfort. Money, real estate and the like. At this, I burst into tears. I said to Divine Mother, weeping, Mother, where hast you brought me? I was much better off at Dakshineshwar. This is one part. That is, when we go on a pilgrimage, we have to gain something. Elsewhere, Sri Ramakrishna says, if you go to a pilgrimage and do not get awakening, do not get devotion of God, what is the use of going? So here he is feeling, I've gone all the way in expectation of something. We went to Kailas Mansarovar. One of the Swamis from West was there with us. He was greatly interested in going with so much of expectations. Narmada Parikrama and Kailas, they expect some experience to happen. I should not come back empty-handed. I am going for a pilgrimage. He had great interest and expectation. Somewhere something may click and I may get a vision. Or something, some unusual thing may happen, some mystery I may find. But he went through all and came back and did not have. Then the question was there, where did I miss? Why could not I get any spiritual experience anywhere? I had great desire. I was expecting. So I had to explain a separate, many classes to make him understand where did we miss. Small things attract us, catch us. First thing, he was captured by the suffering people around. In the earlier part, as soon as we cross Nepal, we enter into Tibet. In Tibet, the poverty-stricken children, without proper clothing, extremely cold country, just looking, smiling at the travelers, expecting something from them. They have nothing to eat. There is no crop, there is no vegetation. Whatever they have to get from India or Nepal or from China. They have only sheep there and yak milk and sheep they can. Small here and there, small bushes of plants are there that the sheep eats, and from that each here and there, rarely 5-6 kilometers, a few people you may find a small house. They will have about 300-400 sheep, and one sheep a day they can spend. So that is their life, and children hanker for some food, and that first thing captured him. And he wanted to give something, what he has brought, what he has got for the children. Their first diversion was there. Then the climatic conditions, constantly changing climatic conditions. On one side, it is cold. As we travel ahead, there will be lack of oxygen, struggle for breath, exhaustion, everything. Same amount of joy is there, great joy of peace. Similarly, sukha dukhe, katvam shubhe, shiva kare, sukha dukkha haste. Swamiji writes now that you can see Divine Mother standing with one hand sukha and one hand dukkha. So everything was making one forget the spiritual, bringing down the spiritual awareness. So Sri Ramakrishna says, though here nobody was there who could speak about other than spiritual matters, only thing we could do in that weather condition is to sing bhajans. There was no other thing. We tried to substantiate through spiritual discussions and all that, but still it was insufficient. So constant, to be independent of external situations, I have come for a purpose, not, and I must be true to that purpose, the goal to be reached. When I am going for an exam, I can't divert my attention to anything. Small attention diversions, some severe rain comes and our travel is disturbed. Flood comes, water comes, there landslides are there. All this will disturb at that time, not to divert. Oh, I need a spiritual experience. I need a spiritual experience. I have come for a different purpose. What if there is a landslide? What if there are rains? No, it doesn't matter. Oh, people suffering. By chance you see, just offer it to God and keep walking. An occasion God may come, give, that we go and serve again. But the purpose for which we have gone, that has to be fulfilled. No, what I am telling is, not only the accompanying people, but other factors are also there which can divert your attention away from the God. The second thing Sri Ramakrishna is coming to in thing. In Allahabad I noticed the same things as I saw elsewhere. The same ponds, the same grass, the same trees, the same tamarind leaves. Oh, what I saw there in my place, same thing is there. All the way, what was the need to come? Same sky, same earth, same trees, same plants, same topography. And what was the need to come? Means you must not lose the viveka. That, oh, I have come here, what was there already. I have to search for something beyond. On one side. Another side is, I must have this understanding by living. By living, I will be expecting, I will be imagining that it will be like this, then it will be like this. Oh, there was no need of going anywhere. The Bahudaka and Kutichaka. Bahudaka goes on running about. Then, oh, everywhere the same. Wow, what is their need? Then he comes to Kutichaka. There is no more need to travel here and there to holy places. This is another aspect. Again, he says, now, that is, don't leave discrimination. The understanding, wherever you go, Ramakrishna used to tell to many people, if you don't get here, you will not get anywhere. Where you are, if you are not able to see God, where you are, you will never see anywhere. এখানে নাই তো আর কোনো জায়গায় নাই. But one undoubtedly finds inspiration in a holy place. Somewhere, whatever it can catch you, catch your attention and divert you, digress you, you have to eliminate. Most of the people who used to go to Banaras, Kashi, used to come the dirtiest city. We can't move anywhere. Like that they used to. Oh, that alone they could see. They could not see the presence of the divine at all. These are the mayas. When we go to certain temples, some of the carvings will be wonderful. some of the carvings will be, some dirty carvings also will be there. It is the test in which you are going to be captured. If you remain unaffected by all, you are fit to enter into the temple. There should not be abortion. What is it? Aberration. Abhorrence. Abhorrence should not be there. Dislike should not be there. What is this? Similarly, attraction should not be there. Nothing should capture you. When abhorrence dissolves, love awakens. First condition for divine love to awaken is we don't like, dislike means abhorrence. Gee, what is this? I don't want these things to be. That kind of dislike. When that kind of dislike goes off, the divine love awakens. Divine love awakens when this likes and anything capturing also equally. It captures and divine love doesn't awaken. When you become neutral, when does it become? When you are not seeking anything in this world. When will you not seek anything in this world? When you are Purna. Apurnata only makes you seek something here and lose. But one undoubtedly finds inspiration in a holy place. He gives an example. I accompanied Mathur Babu to Vrindavan. Hriday and the ladies of Mathur's family were in the party. No sooner did I see the Kaliyadaman Ghat than a divine emotion surged up in me, within me. I was completely overwhelmed. Hriday used to bathe me there as if I were a small child. The moment he saw the Kaliya Ghat, and he was in ecstatic state, awakening. Imagine the something awakening the real, seeing something, Kaliya Ghat, immediately the whole episode of Krishna's life presents in such a reality in the mind, even before when you see Mathurnath comes and tells, Baba will go for pilgrimage, we'll go to Kashi, we'll go to Vrindavan, and he starts telling things to Sri Ramakrishna. The moment he hears the names, he is transfixed. We'll go for pilgrimage, he has already dropped off from mind. Now he is already there where Mathurnath Babu is going to take. He is already visualizing the Kashi. How nice. There is a silence, he is not moving, his eyes transfixed, totally bodily existence. Whole thing of Kashi is from childhood, what all he has heard. In scriptures, what all he has heard. All things are going on. Vrindavan, the play of Krishna is going on. He is just. And when he hears about the Kaliya Ghat, what would be just hearing the place name, and he has reached that place, what would happen to him? A slightest suggestion was sufficient for him to get spiritually awakened, to awaken to the another realm of existence. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was going somewhere with bhajans and all. Someone told him, this is the place where the mud is suitable for coal. Coal, the body is prepared from this mud. Immediately he went into ecstasy. For a long time he was in samadhi. Coal is made from this mud. Coal is used for kirtan. Kirtan is Krishna's kirtan. Tick, 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 they go away. They catch. They catch the vastu. We do not catch the. While singing raga and tala, what you have to hold is the vastu. We get lost sometimes in meaning. Sometimes we get lost in meaning. Sometimes in the tune. Fine tune. And we lose the vastu on whom we are singing. Meaning is so nice that we have left Krishna, we have left God, and we are lost in the meaning. Some tune, raga is so fine, we have got lost in raga and left out the God. These people, Sri Ramakrishna and all, they just the raga, tala and everything concern the music is just a stepping stone. They would keep their leg and suddenly catch hold of the vastu. That is what is called awakening. Uddipan. Uddipan happens, inspiration, gets inspired. But one undoubtedly finds inspiration. Inspiration here is the terminology used especially mainly in Christianity. It is connected to the spiritual awakening within. In Indian language, inspiration is inspired means this inspiration is different. I am getting as if something to get more involved in a thing. It is driving me, a driving force to join into something, to dive into something. I am getting inspired. I am getting inspired to play. Like that, it's inspired. To work, to do something. Inspired. In religious understanding, inspired, his inspired soul means he is spiritually awakened. He is touching the divine, he is holding the divine. Inspiration. Here, in that sense, the term is used. Undoubtedly, one finds inspiration in holy place. Kalia Ghat, he finds that awakening spirit. This is nothing. Every day, every word used to make him enter into. Here, in a special way, pertaining to that Leela. Hriday used to bathe me there as if I were a small child. What happens when one gets spiritually inspired? For days and nights, for months together, he will be in a different state of mind. These are not momentary awakening and leaving. It hangover continues for a long period of time. He is unaware of his body, he is unaware of the place where he has come. He is already in Leela, he is dwelling in Leela, he is sleeping and waking up in Leela, he is eating in Leela. Vrindavan, Krishna's Leela is going on and he is with the Leela. That's why he is telling, he was bathing me there as if I am a small, bathing a small child. Hriday used to bathe me as if I were a small child. Means what is his state of mind? He is that body has lost he has lost the awareness of body. Children, small children, they don't have body awareness. Body consciousness is not there. They are conscious of all toys and everything, but they'll be moving about naked here and there. They are not having body consciousness. So as they grow, body consciousness becomes more and more, and the childhood disappears. All the toys becomes distasteful. In the dusk, I would walk on the bank of Jamuna when the cattle returned along the sandy banks of from their pastures. At the very sight of those cows, the thought of Krishna would flash in my mind. I would run along like a madman, crying, "Oh, where is Krishna? Where is Krishna? Where is my Krishna?" The Godhuli time, the cows are returning from the pasture. After grazing, they are returning home. It immediately reminded him of Krishna moving with the cows. Aage aage ग्वाला चले पीछे से बीच में. So the association, the childhood play of Krishna, most of the time was spent in the fields when cows were grazing. They will leave the cows and cause for grazing and will be in their own play. So most of the saints we see getting associated, Krishna getting associated with the cows. He lived with cows. He was a Gwala, Gopala. So he is a covered man, covered boy. So there we see how much of association. Someone sees a cat, direct disciples. Somebody tells them the cat is from Kamarpukur. Immediately gets up and bows down to that cat. Cat has, nobody bows down to a cat, but just hearing that cat belongs to Kamarpukur. Kamarpukur is birthplace of Sri Ramakrishna. The avatar Varishta has come down there. It is associated with Sri Ramakrishna. So immediately they bow down to, when Rakhal Maharaj, Brahmanandaji Maharaj came to South in Chennai, the students' home, there was one program, annual day or something. In that, one boy had dressed up as Krishna. Krishna Arjuna, that samvada was to be displayed, Warfield, Bhagavad Gita. So one has dressed as Krishna, another Arjuna. Maharaj was in ecstatic state after the program was over. Maharaj was in half intoxicated state. He was coming down. He saw that boy is coming in front of him, and boy had come to bow down to Maharaj, and Maharaj bowed down to that boy. He was in almost half conscious state. He was not aware of. When he saw the drama itself, he was in some other mood, some other state. And when he saw the boy again, dressed up in that state, he saw actual Krishna coming. He did not see the boy at all. He saw it because he was in such a state of mind that now Here we see when you go for a pilgrimage or anywhere, anytime, in a temple also, maintain that spiritual awareness. Be in indrawn state, contemplating on that particular aspect of God, so that you'll be immediately getting some sparks within that light up our inner soul. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.